deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Number 8 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Trying to find room. It's Hughes. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Catch made on the left side. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The defense scoops it up.
Pretty good execution here by the offense. The quarterback keeps the ball, and the only thing is he doesn't take care of the ball once he gets upfield. The defense alertly knocks that ball loose and gets on top of it.
Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. The senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
deck today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Ducks will kick this team to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Powering through. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the up.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense contributes 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the today, a rematch of the Big Ten championship game. Penn State and Oregon when the Ducks prevailed. An emerging rivalry in this new-look Big Ten conference. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the third-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Ducks will kick this away to start us off. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped with the 18, returning trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Dropping back, it's Aller. First play taken, a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
To the air, it's Aller. Makes a quick grab. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, the strip from the offense. Coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Has the first down. Is still going. Tackled, but first down.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James, throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Moore. On the move now. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Look out, room to run here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the... Loses the football. The scramble is on. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Dropping back, it's Aller. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Picks it up himself and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And looking to throw now on first down. The receiver grabs it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass is caught. Breaking free at the 35. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Pena.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Escaping the pressure, moving right. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So now it's third and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. They pick up the first on the ground. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Nittany Lions will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. And the Nittany Lions look to keep this drive moving.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Heading left after the handoff. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Moves out of the pocket. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see in the game today.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Benson. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Moore. Pulls it in. It's Whittington.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Ducks will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. And that sets up a return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The ball is picked off.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking to pass. It's Aller. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This pass is caught.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. On the run here, lets it go. But he can't haul it in. That's a crucial drop on a 3rd down play. Here comes 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Grab down the middle. It's Ross. and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete, they cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Stepping to his right now to avoid the pressure. Nice grab. It's Ross. Gets some space around the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But a fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Play fake, looking to throw. Trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Fires it to the wideout. Over the middle, it's Pena. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 4th down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Benson. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, I love this. People, they're still trying to get into their seats from halftime. And here's the first play of the 3rd quarter, and boom. We've already got points on the scoreboard with an electric kickoff return.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackling at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. Retakes the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Back to pass. It's Aller. The pass rush closing in. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the senior showing his toughness, standing in there to take the hit.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll try the right here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Important second down play coming up. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. And on this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process. The Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty. They'll hand it off. The first down and still motoring. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help
this defense down in the red zone. To the air, it's Aller. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Oregon, 14.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Benson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Hughes. Breaking tackles and going. Now here he goes. Again, ripping through the defense. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Oregon. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PNC is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Goes out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the play to wrap up the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And there's the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
looking downfield. It's Eller. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. On the run, it's Hughes. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. To throw, it's Moore. It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the runner takes off to his right. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Their last chance here. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. There was no catching him that time.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Benson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Moore. Throwing for his running back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What